Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another reading. I had this new question in my head that I wanted to pull some cards on. It's do they still care? Does she still care? And I have two piles you can pick from. It's again the purse and the follow your dreams card. I'm gonna let you meditate on it. Focus on your breath, think about the person, and just intuitively pick your cards. Hi, pile number one. Thank you for joining me. This is your reading. I've asked the question, do they still care? I mean, if you want a clear answer, then it's yes. I will elaborate on it. The love is true. If you're wondering if this person you're thinking about, do they still care, then yes, there's a passion linked between you two that binds you forever. And I feel like there's the few words in my head that is like this is all love and love is true. And I mean, if you aren't together, or if you are and it's just been rocky, or if it's just not certain yet, if you haven't confessed your feelings yet, or there's a lot of possibilities, I feel like soon you will know. But if there's an uncertainty to this connection, I feel like your person does care. I'm getting distracted. I feel like that's their energy also. Like maybe they haven't reached out because they're just dealing with too much stuff, and that the overall message and energy in this pile is that even if you think that something's just run its course and that it's just impossible that you even have to ask the question, do they still care, tells me that it's been a while, maybe since you've talked with each other, or it's just been too difficult for you two. But like, if there was care once, there is always going to be care, whether that person wants to admit it or not. I'm just here to clarify it actually, but yeah, I feel like the overall energy is maybe you don't believe that they could still care because their actions weren't clear to you, or they were hiding it or whatever. But I also feel like soon you'll get the message or the clear answer you want. I mean, this reading in itself has the clear answers that yes, they care about you. Yes, maybe your insecurities got the best of you, and you're just at a point where you're thinking, well, if you care, then show it to me, and if you don't, stop making me want you. Then that's like the channeled message that I'm having. But like, this is literally Venus with cherubs, and Venus represents like love, and not only do they love you, care for you, but they love you. And then I feel like a love declaration is going to come, because this is like elimination coming in a sadness and dreary type of situation, and they still care. They harbor those feelings even if they may not show them. It's actually self-explanatory. I don't have to even pull cards for this one. And just know that sooner rather than later, you'll get your answer from your specific person itself. It's actually quite it's a positive reading is what I'm seeing, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, because if you look at my other readings, you know that when there's something heavy about a reading, I just read it how it is and I will say it how it is. And if there's stagnation, I will say it. But in this pile right here, I am pleasantly surprised that it's a definitive yes, they still care. And if you haven't heard from them, I'm surprised, because they have these tender feelings for you that just won't go away. And that not only that they will eventually even tell them to you, because it's you know that feeling when you love someone, and you can't contain those feelings, and you just want to tell them, even if everything can go to quite the downfall, that you still want to tell them. And I feel like you will have your answer even from this person themselves, that they still care if you aren't in communication, if you have been separated for a while, or if there's been miscommunication, if there's been a breakup, if there's been misunderstandings, or whatever you two have been through. I feel like you will eventually hear from this person itself that they still care, if not by now. Whether that's from a text message, whether that's from them showing up at their door, that's left to see for you. But overall, it's just like this energy of they love you, and they will show that to you. So that's actually a good reading. That's actually a good pile. I hope it resonates, and if it does, leave a comment below. I'm actually curious to know if that will resonate with anyone. And now we're moving on. Hi, pile number 2, who chose follow your dreams. I hope you're following your dreams and staying healthy and just being overall happy. So we have, do they still care? The question. Okay, I feel like yes. For your overall energy, they have still, but I feel like your person is trying to not rush into anything, and that it will take a lot of time for them to change anything about the connection, if that's what you're expecting to hear. And that they are neglecting, or you are neglecting themselves because they're overwhelmed. And so I feel like either you or them, they are trying to spend some time in self-reflection, or if that's not what they're doing, that's what they should be doing. And somebody feels like if you don't truly reconnect with yourself and honor your past, then you're not going to be the best version of yourself. So I don't know how that correlates to them still caring or not. Maybe that's not what you should be focused on, because in the long run it really doesn't matter if they do or not, because these cards speak to me that you should just relax. I know we don't want to hear it when we pick a card readings. We just want to know the answer to the question we have. But sometimes when I shuffle cards for myself, for example, I want to know something, and then then some cards pop out that tell me to literally relax and take a look at the mirror, or to just stop trying to force the situation, or the answer lies within you, or you know what I'm trying to say. And I feel like these cards are not more so for your person, these cards are more for yourself, to maybe not focus on them too much, or maybe it's for them to not, maybe they're they're trying to escape thinking about you with other stuff, so they don't have to think about how they should react to it, because it can be draining. And I feel like maybe they aren't at a headspace where they maybe they have been neglecting themselves, that they, I don't know if this is speaking much about, maybe if they do care, they have neglected you. And if they still care, they feel like they have forgotten who they were when they were with you, or they've forgotten themselves because they aren't with you, which can be a positive way of seeing if they still care or not. But I'm just gonna take a clarifier. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Yeah, it's telling me that you don't have to be paranoid about the question, or they don't have to be paranoid about the situation, because you're going to be there regardless what they've done. But I feel like more it's for you, or maybe your person feels attacked or scrutinized by everybody. Maybe they have felt that you are pinpointing every mistake, or they have pinpointed every mistake of you. So yes, if they do care, if the answer to your question is this, maybe yes, they do care, but they are like maybe feeling judged or scrutinized, or they have a pressure to perform to your needs, and they feel like they can't do that. So even if they suppress that they care, and then because they don't feel good enough, maybe, or maybe they just don't want to deal with this right now. It's yes, they care, but they're not willing to put any effort into it to show it, because they feel like judged, or because you feel that you're being judged. And maybe somebody feels paranoid that somebody could hurt. Maybe you're here asking this question, do they still care, is because there's been an argument or something, a misunderstanding, and now you're being paranoid because of that, because you feel like you don't know that person anymore. Or yeah, I lost my train of thought there, but overall it's a yes, but I don't think that you should be focused on that, if that makes sense. If it does, please comment. If it doesn't, well, there are a lot of other readers there, or other videos you can choose from, and see if that fits your situation. That was a quick reading, and thank you for watching and joining me. If you have any suggestion on what pick a cards I should do, please tell me. If you have criticism, please kindly express it. If yeah, otherwise I'm excited that you were there, and that may this messages may have resonated or not. Thank you.